waves my big hand at you. Hello, hi, hi. If you like some of my older videos, you might like this one, because this is much more in the style of a really vague nitpick instead of a whole video talking about a whole episode. Let's get back to our roots. I miss that era so much. So, timelines in Hell of a Boss and even Has-Been Hotel are kind of all over the place. Most of the time, between episodes, we don't really get to know how much time passes between them. It's kind of always left ambiguous, and when they do tell us time has passed, it's always like a really vague way where it's like, oh, it's a while, or that was forever ago. So, in Apology Tour and Full Moon, it's kind of important to know how much time passed because there's a lot of time-sensitive events. The going theory is that there's about a couple days at most between Full Moon and Apology Tour because, I mean, it just doesn't make sense if it's like a whole month and a half later. Like, it would just be different. Okay, so it's a couple days later at most, right? What's really funny is that if you assume that this episode takes place like a day after, that would mean that the episode Full Moon takes place around October 30th. Because the next day is Hallows Eve, or Halloween, which is the Halloween party that Verosika invites everyone to, which is Blitz's ex's party. Okay, cool. How did Verosika know that Blitz and Stolas, like, broke up their relationship thing they had going on? I was actually really curious about this, because when I rewatched the episode, I just kind of, like, I guess assumed, like, oh yeah, of course she knows, because, like, you know, you watch so many episodes of Stolitz that you're kind of like, okay, well, I guess they're just, like, a thing. But it doesn't really make sense, because, like, if they broke up last night on, like, the 29th or the 30th, and then Verosika sent the invite to the party, which is, like, later the next day or some shit, that's crazy timing. Like, Verosika is on her shit. That is peak hater energy. This bitch cannot be stopped. But further than that, what's even more bizarre is that, like, whenever it kind of happens, Verosika's like, oh yeah, you're the freshest ex, welcome to the party. When it's like, there's no one that could be fresher. Like, they broke up the other night. What do you mean, freshest ex? Like, they just broke up. It potentially hasn't even been like 24 hours. Like, holy shit. I'd like to imagine though, before people comment, because I'm sure I missed something. There's some kind of thing where it's like, if you follow the Tumblr or the Twitter or some random social media post, there's actually a place where Verosika hints to alluding that she knows that Stolitz broke up. You fucking idiot, FP! And I just have to sit here and be like, my bad, sorry I didn't follow the extended media hard enough, my bad, it's my fault, OG. But I would like to imagine that since we do know that, like, social media exists in the Hell of a Boss universe, my headcanon for this is just, as soon as Stolitz had the I think so very highly of you. I didn't realize you think so low of me. And he's just crying, absolutely miserable. He opens up his fucking his Snapchat equivalent and just makes a post. He blacks out his profile picture. He posts the fucking black screen, don't hit me up. Real ones know what's up. Type shit. And Verosika follows Stolas' account because she knows that Stolas and Blitz are a thing. And it's like, I've been waiting all this time for this moment. Immediately sends an invite to his P.O. box. So he just gets the invite the next day. So, like, Stolas made some kind of, like, sad event post. And Verosika's like, I already know what's going on. Lock in. Brings him to the fucking party. Because, I mean, come on, that'd just be really fucking funny. Because it's really weird. It's just, like, you kind of take it for granted that it's, like, the entire impetus for pretty much the entire episode beyond, like, the conversation at the beginning. The whole reason for the Apology Tour is because, like, Stolas brings up, there's an entire, like, party of people dedicated to hating you. And then Blitz is like, I can apologize to people. And so, by having the whole premise for your episode be predicated on just, like, Verosika immediately knowing that they broke up, I kind of wish that they, like, just included, like, one or two lines. Again, you know, just a throwaway line. Like, Verosika says, like, oh yeah, I heard about it a week ago or something. Bitch, from who? Does IMP know that, like, Stolitz broke up? Does Octavia know that her father broke up with that imp? Like, does anyone talk to each other in this show about basic events in their lives?
I stopped him the first time, didn't I?
The first time?